Hello YouTube, we're on to the 26th Chaotic Disaster with Dr. Chimera. We're looking at Birds Bomb today. I keep telling them to put S's in there. They've decided to do it possibly where it's inappropriate, but maybe it should be Bird Bombs. It could be birds, there might need to be an apostrophe there. Birds Bomb, a bomb that belongs to a bird. This long pause was just me trying to think of another way to say this could be anything. It could be something which you play a bird dropping bombs. You could be a bird which is a bomb. You could be bombing birds from a plane. I just don't know. There's only one way to find out, the scientific method. I don't believe it. It's bejeweled. I think, at least. Oh, I see. So I can only move the empty space. I presume I've got to line up...
I expect nothing, and I'm still let down.
Well, I guess not. So I move the empty space, I don't move the birds as such. But what precisely the goal is? I mean, I've lined up an awful lot of those green fellas there. Do I...
Mamma mia!
Do I have to make a whole row?
Hurry up! Hurry up!
This is a little bit confusing as to what precisely constitutes earning a point here.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Well, let's see what happens when I get a full row of green. Oops.
Hurry up!
Nearly there.
Hurry up!
Hell, it's about time.
Okay, so we've got to get a full row. Blimey. This would take a million billion years.
One eternity later.
Does it work the other way? I mean, I should hope so. The little orange ones don't really look like birds, nor do the blue ones. The green one is just the Duolingo owl. The orange one does not look very much like a bird at all. The blue one kind of does. a little tricky to see. Obviously, I have to hold this quite far from my face so I can actually record this. Yeah, this one really suffers from the fact that you have to do an entire row and you can only move the empty space, so one at a time, really. Now, if you could just
No. Hurry up!
move them by picking them up and swapping them, this one would be much more palatable. But as it stands, it just takes so long to achieve anything. How would I do this? This doesn't matter because I haven't got one to go at the top there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Turn it off!
Yeah, this one I got a score of 200, which is actually 2 because you just put, you know, a pair of zeros on the end there. Something I've never understood as a gaming trend. So this one really falls apart. No, we won't be carrying on with this. This one really falls apart due to controls, which has been a recurring theme. That was kind of a problem with Catch Chicken as well. And Give Me Water. These are things that would be very easy to fix if a little bit more thought was put into it. I understand that's probably part of the design is that you do move it around piece by piece rather than being able to pick things up and put them wherever you want. But it doesn't quite work. It would be better if it was just a Bejeweled rip-off. We only needed to move things one at a time anyway. It did have potential. I do like sort of matching games like that, but it went too far with needing an entire row and the obvious control issues. So we're going to give that a, let's be nice and say a 5 out of 10. In terms of bizarreness, it was just standard computer game fare. It was match up weird things. So we're going to go ahead and give that a 5 out of 10. I really hate that. That turns itself off. So I would like it if it wasn't for the fact that I leave it running while I'm giving reviews. And in terms of name accuracy, well, it was actually right. They are birds that are bombs. So birds bomb is actually more appropriate than what I originally thought. You know, that S should stay right where she is. Next up, we've got Fruit Skewer, which I'm guessing it's going to be some kind of puzzle lineup game again. Could be a take on Fruit Ninja, but God, that would be awful. But anyway, in terms of name accuracy, 9 out of 10. Well, that's it for today. See you tomorrow for Fruit Skewer.